Have you ever experienced moments in life that seem too perfectly timed to be mere coincidences? Perhaps you've run into an old friend you were just thinking about, received a phone call from someone you were just about to call, or stumbled upon the perfect opportunity right when you needed it. Most these extraordinary timely coincidences might make you wonder if there's something more at play than just random chance. Maybe you've been contemplating a situation in your life, unsure if it's the right move for you. Then by chance you stumble into this video. You're here for a reason. Keep watching to understand better the meaningful coincidences. After all, as Carl Jung famously said, synchronicity is an ever-present reality for those who have eyes to see. Imagine you're in a dimly lit room, and you reach for the light switch, fully expecting the room to illuminate with a simple flick. This expectation is grounded in your understanding of electricity and how it powers the lights in your home. Similarly, in life, we often expect events to unfold in a linear cause and effect manner. But every now and then something extraordinary happens at a poignant moment that defies your rational explanation. This is where the concept of synchronicity comes into play. Synchronicity can be likened to the unexpected illumination of a room. When you flip the light switch, just as electricity powers the light bulbs, synchronicity seems to power significant events in your life, illuminating your path in unexpected ways. It's as if the universe is sending you a message, revealing hidden connections, and guiding you towards greater understanding. Picture this. You're going through a challenging time in your life, feeling lost and uncertain about the future. As you walk through a forest deep in thought, a sudden bolt of lightning streaks across the sky and strikes a majestic tree nearby. In that moment, you're overcome with a profound sense of awe and wonder. You can't help but feel that this extraordinary event is somehow connected to your own inner journey. This is synchronicity in action. A seemingly random event that carries deep personal meaning and significance, just like the lightning illuminates the darkness. Synchronicity illuminates the hidden truths and connections. It reminds you that there is more to existence than meets the eye, and that you are part of a vast interconnected web. So the next time you encounter a moment of synchronicity, don't dismiss it as mere coincidence. Instead, embrace it with an open heart and mind, knowing that it may hold valuable insights and guidance for your journey ahead after all. As the saying goes, in the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Synchronicity is a concept created by the renowned Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, Dr. Carl Jung. He made keen observations of recurrent images, ideas, and archetypes that seem to suggest a deeper connection to a dimension beyond the ordinary. Jung proposes that these synchronistic events, such as dreams that come true, or omens that predict future outcomes, hint at the existence of an underlying order in the universe that transcends conventional notions of cause and effect. Jung's fascination with synchronicity is evident in his seminal work, Synchronicity and a Causal Connecting Principle, where he delves into the phenomenon with both rigor and reverence. In this groundbreaking publication, Jung explores the concept of synchronicity as a fundamental aspect of the human experience, challenging the prevailing scientific paradigm of linear causality. In his practice as analyst, Jung has lived a remarkable synchronicity. Example: the iconic tale of the Golden Scarab, a story that encapsulates the mysterious interplay between the inner and outer worlds. In Jung's narrative, a patient recounts a vivid dream featuring a golden scarab, a rare and symbolic insect that holds deep significance in Egyptian mythology. As the patient shares this dream with Jung, they are interrupted by a tapping on the window to their astonishment. A real-life golden scarab flies into the room, mirroring the exact image from the dream for Jung. The golden scarab incident symbolized the profound connection between the unconscious psyche and external reality. Highlighting the role of synchronicity in guiding individuals toward greater self-awareness and understanding, Jung's perspective on synchronicity challenges the prevailing scientific paradigm, which tends to dismiss such phenomena as mere chance or coincidence. Instead, Jung proposes that synchronistic events carry personal significance and symbolic resonance, serving as signposts on the journey of individuation. The process of becoming whole and integrating unconscious aspects of the self, central to Jung's synchronistic model, are three key characteristics: meaningful coincidence, causal connection, and luminosity. Meaningful coincidence refers to events that occur simultaneously or in close succession, carrying personal significance or symbolic resonance. Causal connection suggests that these events are not governed by traditional cause and effect relationships, but are instead connected by an underlying principle that Jung refers to as the acausal connecting principle. Lastly, luminosity describes the numerous quality of synchronistic experiences, imbuing them with a sense of profound mystery and awe. As you contemplate Jung's perspective on synchronicity, you're drawn to the profound implications of his insights. Jung invites you to consider the possibility that synchronistic events are not mere accidents or coincidences, but are instead manifestations of a deeper interconnected reality that transcends understanding synchronicity. And quantum theory is a captivating intersection, where the mysteries of the universe converge. Imagine for a moment that synchronicity, with its meaningful coincidences and causal connections, is not merely a quirk of fate, but rather a reflection of the underlying fabric of reality. This notion resonates deeply with the tenets of quantum theory, which posit that the universe operates in ways that defy classical notions of causality and determinism. In quantum theory, the role of the observer takes center stage, suggesting that reality may be shaped by the act of observation itself. This concept aligns closely with Jung's perspective on synchronicity, where the observer's intentions and awareness play a pivotal role in shaping the meaningful coincidences that occur. Jung's concept of unus mundus, or the unified world, further strengthens the connection between synchronicity and quantum theory. According to Jung, synchronistic events hint at the existence of a deeper underlying reality, a unified field where seemingly disparate phenomena are interconnected at a fundamental level. In this unified world, the boundaries between mind and matter blur, and the observer's consciousness interacts with the fabric of reality in profound and mysterious ways. As you contemplate these concepts, you begin to see synchronicity, not as a mere anomaly, but as a glimpse into the deeper workings of the universe, perhaps just as quantum particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously. Synchronistic events reflect the interconnectedness of all things and the infinite possibilities that lie beyond our conventional understanding. In embracing this perspective, you open yourself to the awe-inspiring wonder of the cosmos. Recognizing that synchronicity is not confined to chance, but is instead a profound manifestation of the underlying unity of all existence. As you continue your exploration of synchronicity and quantum theory, you find yourself drawn deeper into the mystery, eager to uncover the hidden truths that lie at the intersection of science and spirituality. According to the scientific materialist view, consciousness is purely a product of individual brain activity, with no inherent connection to a shared field of consciousness. In this worldview, synchronicity is often dismissed as mere coincidence, or the result of psychological biases, such as confirmation bias. From the scientific materialist perspective, synchronicity is often attributed to the brain's propensity to seek patterns and meaning in random events. Confirmation bias, for example, suggests that individuals are more likely to notice and remember events that confirm their existing beliefs or expectations. This bias may lead individuals to perceive synchronistic events where none truly exist, attributing significance to random occurrences simply because they align with their preconceived notions. Skeptics of synchronicity may also point to statistical probabilities and the laws of chance to explain away seemingly meaningful coincidences. They argue that in a world governed by probability, rare events are bound to occur occasionally, and attributing special significance of these events is nothing more than a trick of the mind. However, as you delve deeper into the concept of synchronicity, you may find yourself drawn to alternative perspectives that challenge the limitations of scientific materialism. One such perspective suggests that consciousness may transcend individual brains, and instead emerge from a shared field of consciousness that permeates the universe in this view. Synchronicity arises from the interconnectedness of all things within this shared field of consciousness, rather than being confined to individual minds. Consciousness is seen as a fundamental aspect of reality that transcends the boundaries of time and space. Synchronistic events are seen not as random coincidences, but as meaningful reflections of this underlying unity, where seemingly separate phenomena are connected by a deeper unseen thread. While skeptics may continue to attribute synchronicity to cognitive biases and statistical probabilities, you may find yourself drawn to the idea that there is more to the universe than meets the eye. Skepticism often rears its head, casting doubt on the validity of profound personal experiences and labeling them as nothing more than anecdotal evidence. This skepticism extends to the concept of synchronicity, dismissing the meaningful connections and seemingly miraculous occurrences as mere coincidence or the result of cognitive biases like confirmation bias. Confirmation bias in particular plays a significant role in shaping how we perceive and interpret synchronistic events as humans. We have a tendency to seek out information that confirms our existing beliefs and dismiss or downplay evidence that contradicts them in the context of spirituality. This bias can lead skeptics to dismiss synchronicity as nothing more than wishful thinking or the product of overactive imaginations. However, for those who have experienced synchronicity, first-hand skepticism quickly gives way to awe and wonder. There are numerous famous stories from both science and the arts that exemplify synchronicity, challenging skeptics and demonstrating the profound impact of these events. One of the most iconic examples of synchronicity comes from Isaac Newton's discovery of gravity. Legend has it that Newton was sitting under an apple tree when an apple fell on his head, prompting him to formulate his theory of gravity. This seemingly random event led to one of the most significant scientific discoveries in history. Albert Einstein's theory of relativity also has synchronistic elements. Einstein often spoke of his thought experiments, where he imagined riding alongside a beam of light. These thought experiments led him to develop his groundbreaking theories, demonstrating the power of intuition and imagination in scientific discovery in the world of literature. J.K. Rowling's journey to writing the Harry Potter series is filled with synchronistic moments. Rowling famously conceived the idea for the series during a delayed train journey, and the character of Harry Potter seemingly appeared in her mind, fully formed this synchronicity, guided Rowling's creative process, and led to the creation of one of the most beloved literary franchises of all time. Alexander Fleming's discovery of penicillin also involved a synchronistic event, when Fleming returned from vacation to find a contaminated petri dish in his laboratory. He noticed that mold had killed the bacteria surrounding it. This serendipitous observation led to the development of the first antibiotic, revolutionizing modern medicine. Dmitri Mendeleev's creation of the periodic table is another example of synchronicity in science. Legend has it that Mendeleev had a dream where he saw all the elements arranged in a specific order. When he woke up, he began arranging the elements according to the pattern he saw in his dream, leading to the creation of the periodic table. These stories illustrate how synchronicity can play a significant role in both scientific discovery and artistic creation. While skeptics may attribute these events to coincidence, they challenge us to reconsider the interconnectedness of all things and remain open to the mysteries of the universe. You may often view synchronicity as a mysterious or even mystical concept, but it's essential to recognize it as a natural force in life, much like electricity or gravity, just as we don't fully understand the inner workings of these forces. Synchronicity operates beyond our comprehension at times. Yet, its effects can be profound when acknowledged and understood, just as understanding the principles of electricity allows us to harness its power for our benefit. Recognizing and working with synchronicity can bring about positive changes in your life. When you start to see synchronicity as a guiding force, you may find yourself more attuned to the subtle signs and signals that the universe sends your way. These synchronistic events can act as guideposts, helping you navigate life's twists and turns with greater ease and confidence. Furthermore, embracing synchronicity can lead to a deeper appreciation of life's interconnectedness and mysteries. You begin to see that everything is connected in some way, and that seemingly random events may actually be part of a larger, more meaningful pattern. Embrace synchronicity in your life. Pay attention to the signs and signals that the universe is sending you, and trust that they are leading you in the right direction. By doing so, you may just unlock new opportunities, insights, and connections that you never thought possible. I invite you to share your own experiences of synchronicity in the comments below. Let's continue this conversation and explore the mysteries of synchronicity together. And if you'd like to support our work in exploring topics like synchronicity and spirituality, consider joining our Patreon community. Your support helps us continue to create content that inspires and uplifts others on their journey of self-discovery. Let's sync together.